Now a program that delivers fresh produce.
Here we go.
I love fresh produce.
It's a unique ass name. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Where did it come from?
I mean, well, the whole name used to be Critical at first, right?
Critical.
And I used to do open mics and stuff like that, man. And people used to just couldn't get it or wouldn't pronounce it right. So one day I was like, man, forget that. I'm gonna just drop it down to Crit. And then I remember riding, and my cousin was like, man, so what does Crit mean? And at that moment, it was like trying to come up with an acronym, but it had to fit my personality and who I was. And so King Remembered in Time is the acronym I came up with.
You went there.
Yeah, but it's
when I saw it, I'm like, all right, this could be an acronym. Because you know, you come up with a name and then you're like, yo, it actually stands for forever. You know what I'm saying? You start saying something. So I'm like, yo, I see King Remembered in Time in 2013. You dropped it. I'm like, is this it? So is that what it represents?
That's what it represents, bro. It's literally a name that I'll have to live up to. Like I could never be that because it's about being remembered in time. So I can never become complacent or comfortable in the space.
Funny when I ran
it's always about
that.
being greater. Yeah.
When I ran across it, you said in the interview, you said, my music will outlive me.
Yeah. That's what Forever's a Mighty Long Time is for me.
It was like that 1 second when you go, damn.
Yeah.
That's gonna be in a fortune cookie or something. Like,
whatever we put out in the world creatively, bro, will outlive you as a human. So you gotta be real, you gotta have that understanding and be very careful to energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
when people
man.
say things, but I'm not a role model, I'm not this, I'm like, but you know your words will be
they'll be remembered. Exactly.
So,
what you put out
and
there.
And it won't be not in context probably.
No, not at all. And that's why you gotta fix that narrative now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Forever's a mighty long time. In this game, 2 years is a long time, right?
Yeah, to go away.
Because I be talking all the time with homies and friends. I'm like, who could take off right now? Like, really take off and really know music. You know, it's tough nowadays. Like, people's attention span. You know?
Man. I mean, and that's why you got to build from the foundation. Obviously, you one record is great and they take off, boom. But at that point, it's like you're almost building it in reverse. Because most people know you from that one song, but there's nothing else to go back to. For me, it was like, man, years and years of grinding. So a lot of the people, it's like, man, I'm happy to see you at this place you in because they've seen the grind of it since 2005 kind of vibe. Yeah. It wasn't overnight for me, man.
Absolutely not.
You know, and I'm still putting my best effort forth. You know what I'm saying?
Because just having the concept like it's gonna last forever, you're like, I gotta put my best effort for every time. No but it's tough when you've been in it for a long time. Because I tell like nowadays the younger guys, you know, it's obviously they're coming up fast. And it's like. And I don't want to sound bitter, but you're like, damn, I've been putting 15 years in this. I've been doing this for a long time, you know?
Yeah, but that wisdom pays off more for
everything
you.
Happens for a reason, man,
absolutely. To the max. Lord knows I would rather it be this way, where it wasn't one record, it wasn't that situation. For me, it was multi and building this foundation because that's longevity, and that's what I was in for in the first place.
Building that catalog up for sure.
Definitely.
That's dope. So I've been bumping it all day, like I told you. So I hear all the influences: Abel, MJG, UGK.
Outkast,
the BB King shout out.
Yeah, twice on the album though.
I like it because I'm like, okay, Mississippi, obviously everybody knows, and then it's like BB King.
Yeah,
okay,
blues,
legendary
man.
Blues, and that Justin Scott side.
Yeah, man, and it's to be able to show the duality in the music, to be able to have totally two different soundscapes, and just be able to sequence it that way and create from that perspective. It was so much freedom, brother. So much freedom.
And that's why I told him, I'm like, yo, it's a lot of songs. I'm not going to lie to you. But
yeah,
listen,
I mean,
but from the DJ's perspective, the sequencing, because I like to listen to music straight up, like all the way through if I can, as much as I can. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, I'm 8 records in.
And it's okay.
I'm good. Okay, now this little, because the Justin Scott, I'm like, all right, is he going to spit soft on it? And then I just heard that instrumental.
It just
I'm like, oh, he's setting this vibe.
Yeah, clean the palette a little bit.
Absolutely. No, I get you. And it's funny because I'm going to ask you a question later about when you clean the palette with some music. So you also got this song called Outrageous, right?
Well, yeah, that's with Dizzy Wright. That's Dizzy Wright record. Shout out to Dizzy, man, for featuring me on it.
So I was on tour with him, and I was like,
oh, word. That's the homie. That was yo.
He came on tour with it, and the second day I meet him, I'm having a life talk with him.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Like deep, and I'm like, yo, Dizzy, I just met you, but like we talking about like real life shit with family and that.
Yeah, so, eating good, eating better, getting healthy. Yeah,
exactly. So he's really like conscious, and he really talks about like sending a message. Yeah. You know what I mean? So with that song Confetti you got, it says, what's this line you said? You said, money don't make you fly. That's just my perspective.
Yeah.
So what's like being fly for you right now? Like, has it changed from when you first came in the game?
Man, for me, it's the energy that you bring, right? It's the positivity, the that internal light that you shine, no matter what people think of you, right? Because, you see somebody mad clothes, mad brand names, and don't even know how to rock
I
it.
call that the Kool-Aid.
It don't even matter, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, oh, you sip the Kool-Aid, huh?
But just somebody that just confident in themselves, come in the room with a T-shirt on, some flip-flops, it's like, but yo, what does he do? Kind of thing, right?
Because we all talking to him, whatever.
Yeah, so it's that energy and that positivity, brother, and to me, that's what makes you fly and stand out more than anything.
So do you think that when you first came in the game, you was on that already?
Yeah, I mean, hell nah. I learned that over the years. Nah, man, I wanted the best of the best, and I wanted to have the shine. And I gotta get it. I gotta get this bag in front of. But see, I learned also in the last 2 years that money don't make you happy. Like the material things don't make you happy, man. It's the interactions with people and family and living life and accepting that positive energy. That's what's gonna get you through.
So do you think like that's why most people like fall short of like winning or like being a true winner?
Man, because technically, success is really how you view it, right? But the problem is when you start chasing other people's success, when you lose focus on whatever you originally got into something for, and you lose that, and you start kind of veering off. That's when you run into a lot of turmoil. And then happiness to me is where I'm at now. Like I just want to be happy. Because then again, success means a lot of different things.
I mean, it's like you're saying, if you putting your bar where somebody else set the bar.
Oh my God! Because you don't know what they went through to get to that point.
Or what they could really do.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I can't bench all that. Or whatever.
Yeah, exactly,
it is.
Boy. Don't go if you think about it from a gym perspective, bro. If you can't bench 350, don't bench 350, bro.
We talking about bars, right? Yeah. Listen, if you see this other guy, you might see this little guy. You be like, oh damn, I don't know if he could throw that up, but he might be able to. Because you don't know how long he been training
to do that. Yeah,
he might be 365 in there. Like, oh, wait till this little guy he don't think I could throw this 350 up.
My goodness, boy, you been and killed yourself trying to keep over somebody else, man.
I feel you. So okay, like you said, you had the duality. You got the both discs. You said Justin Scott and Big Crit.
Yep.
Did you feel like both discs, like it was like, no, this each needs its own?
Oh, definitely.
Was that off top?
I mean, well, in the creation of it, it was just how the music was going, right? And then this soundscape, Justin Scott's side, literally just sounded totally different than the Big Crit side. And then I already knew that this Forever's a Mighty Long Time was gonna be the name of it. But then it was like, you know what? This is who I am when I'm at the house and when I'm going through insecurities and anxieties and depression. This is Justin Scott in the purest form of wanting to be perfect but can't be. And you're just like, just being honest with my friends and family. And then you got the Big Crit side, which is lyrical prowess, confidence, the superhero side of myself. And even if it wasn't rap music, it's still how we are when we go to work versus how we are when we at the house.
Absolutely.
It's
the music is a soundtrack to our lives, basically. So it's like, I might be in this mood. I might listen to these both projects separately.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm in this mood.
When I go to the club, this is what I listen to. When I'm cleaning my house up, this is what I listen.
Absolutely. I definitely think like I said, there's a lot of records, and like a lot of people dropping big projects.
Oh yeah. You
think it's gonna be like? You think that's a trend? You think it's like, let's get this bag, like let's put these records out?
You know what? I would say for some people maybe, but I think now we're in a day and age where when you can drop music and it doesn't necessarily have to go on CD, because CD, you only had so much time. But now we talking about digital, bro. So there's really no limit.
You can pull a Kanye and edit the joint. Like, I added
I can add a record. Like, bro, we're in a totally different age now where you can do those things so creatively. If you want to, why not, right? But there is a level of overconsumption, or you can water down your message if you dropping too much too fast.
You can shoot your own bullets at your own bullets.
Yeah, you can do too. I mean, because people, it's very important. People still live with the music, man, so I'm a strong believer in that.
No, some of these songs you gotta live with, because it's like, it's a vibe. It's like, I had to listen to Aux Court a bunch of times. I'm like, yo, he mentioned all these people.
Yeah, and it's even little small things in there.
And the way the cadences are, it's like you fit words in certain pockets, and you're like, oh,
that's what we talking about. Yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Like the pips, okay.
Yeah,
at the end, like it'll be
exactly.
that last part. I'm like, okay, so now I gotta ask you, like, this is some real question.
Okay.
Right? So you hear T.I. send you this verse, right? Are y'all in the studio together?
Oh no, OG was on the road, and shout out to him for getting the verse back to me so fast. Yeah.
So he sends you this verse, and I'm hearing it, and I mean, I've heard my fair features on songs where people might send you a throwaway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might just send you
I thank God. I normally send my verse with my records. So I don't normally send them. I send that record pretty much done. And I mean, but I just want you to understand and hear where the energy is or where I'm going with
content,
it. Right? Yeah. So
he sends you that, and I'm listening. So I'm like, oh, he bodied it.
Yes. Yeah, you went in.
Like T.I.P. Let's salute T.I.P.
You went in, man. the cadence. But the thing is, I know like cadence is one of those things where I think some artists really thrive on finding pockets. And I know T.I. is one of those people. He's gonna find a pocket and go hard.
And I was
go
like,
hard, yeah.
And I mean, I always say he's the king to me of the South. Like, I mean, coming from New York, the lyrical, I'm like, yo, he's beast. And obviously, Luda, I always was like,
Ludacris is a crazy.
He's
Ludacris
more fun with it.
He will kill you though. You gotta. You can't sleep in the studio on the OGs. Like, they will
I'm
kill
hearing
you.
some of his features of stuff that was on R&B records, and I'm like, yo, why'd you body it though? Like, it's an R&B record, and you really went off on it, and he just had those pockets. And I say that with T.I.P. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I know when he heard this, because you hear that song, you're like, oh.
I mean, because I'm still a fan, and then I was on the Us project that he had dropped before that, and so I understand, like, sonically, there's something there with how we rap on records. And so it made so much sense for that record. And shout out to OG, too, because the beat wasn't like it is now when he jumped on the record. But it's just, again, when you go so hard, like, I can still add elements and it doesn't change.
Pull out the beat a little bit,
it's just how the sample that was there before that isn't the same thing. I went back in because I wanted the record to be more energetic. So that's the first little.
So you produced this record?
Yeah, I produced that record. Nobody knows that. You the first person I told that too. So shout out to him for killing it to the point where I could do something to the record totally different and it still be what it is.
You know, this has to really hit.
I had to, bro. Oh my God.
You had
bro.
to do it justice. And that, literally, I'm like, not to keep going back to that record, but it was really one of those records. I'm like, remember Flip Game Over?
Yeah.
That like
the bounce.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is it. I'm like, oh, this put me right in that zone. So
that was up, man.
Yeah, definitely. So I seen the visuals. First, I got two visuals. The Big Crit is dope.
Okay.
It's super deep.
Okay.
I'm looking at him like, yo, this is like Eminem's like this, like he killed the girl and he's pulling the bag through it. You know?
Oh yeah, the trailer.
And I was like, boom, and I'm like, this is deep. I'm like, yo. He's acting like he's actually killing it. And then I see it's you. I'm like, so you buried yourself.
The rebirth, man. Like the lot of the bitterness, a lot of the frustration and anger that I went through over the years in music, bro. And it's just coming out of that and still being a better person and being aware of it.
It's a good feeling, right?
A great feeling, bro. And it was super dark, right? It's super dark, but it's an underlining message to that.
Nah, it's super dark. You lighten it with the face, like, all right, I get it. He killed himself.
Yeah, exactly, because
he wasn't just dragging a regular body.
Yeah, well, although that's not a light topic, but in that metaphor case, yeah.
In certain instances, even the deepest thing or the darkest thing could be,
still bring something positive come out.
Story,
exactly.
So, damn, I'm weird.
That's all good, man.
So you kill yourself in the thing. You're like, all right, this is the new me. And I know when it's like almost being like I said, you're like a new artist. So you're like the new kid in school.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like all the stuff you learn till 30. You get to like show it. Like,
yes.
You know, I know how to cook, right?
Yeah.
You know, I know how to do a little.
Yeah, man.
You know, so you get a little older. So is acting something you're interested in?
Man, I would definitely be. Yeah, that'd be something I'd do. Now, mind you, that was not. Thank you for saying I did a good job, because for me, that's not what I was trying to showcase. More or less, the music is what I know more now. It's confident. Acting is something I want to do, but bro. Like that's different.
I feel like if it's something real, it looks real.
Like
exactly. In the sense where like you really are burying.
Yeah, so me it made more sense. But somebody throw you a script and you got to become somebody else. Now that's a different kind of play. I was playing myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's
right
easy.
But that's a smooth transition.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, listen, I'm gonna start as myself. I'm gonna play a rapper.
Yeah, I'm gonna play myself, the rapper, and I can do this. But yeah, I give it to him because we was out there for hours shooting that. And I give it to actors, bro. I can't imagine.
I started laughing when I seen it because the hole is perfectly dug, right? And I'm like, yo, he this is me being funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he dig fast as shit.
But see, you got a point, because that would take hours to get it that perfect.
I mean, you a Goodfellas fan, you know that they did that the night before.
The night before. And they had to. But you know, for time purposes and stuff.
No, it totally worked. Yeah. I'm like, I loved it. So I'm looking into visuals
That's
too.
funny. Yeah.
The other one is
Keep the Devil Off.
Keep the Devil Off.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, listen, I started in hip hop as a b-boy.
Yeah.
Dancer.
Oh, snap.
So I see this little kid. I'm like,
Key to the Great. Crazy.
Have you seen the video? Yo, let me tell you. He bodies it. And the whole time, it's like, keep the devil off. When he gets to the punches, he's like, is he dancing? And he's almost like popping it off.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Get the devil off.
Yeah.
I'm rocking. And I'm like, wow. And every time the punch comes, Pitbull's is getting sticked up. And he's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just on my way.
Mm-hmm.
And the shadow work, whoever, yo.
Oh yeah,
props
man!
to your team, visuals
Shout out to Alex.
Are
Rosario,
super on point. Yo, the shadow goes up and starts dancing by itself. Yep. I'm like,
it's crazy. Look, man. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah. Nah, man. It was amazing to be able to do that video. The little homie Key the Great is super talented, bro. And I think even to show that in everyday life we have to keep the devil off, and it's just the smallest things ever. But that negativity you got to keep up off you, bro. And that's really what showing it from that perspective is every day is like that.
Every day you got to bounce off all this hate, all this internet, everything,
and
just
focus on that
positive.
And pop lock clean to the positivity. Straight up, bro.
Pop lock your way to positivity.
That's a shirt for hip hop. All right, bro. Pop lock your way to positivity. Okay, all right, bet. It's on air though, so we know where it came from.
Absolutely, fresh produce.
Straight up.
So listen. The funniest shit, because life, I always say, I have a line, I'd be like, God made it like that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes something happens and you'd be like, wow, this really lined up the way, like, I can even have wrote it this way.
Yeah.
So I tell you, I find the song Pastor Aux. I'm like, so I'm getting to interview Big Crit.
Yeah.
And I'm using Pastor Aux, like, that's Pastor Aux chord, as the intro to the segment. Right?
That's what's up.
I'm like, because you know how Big Boy used the phone tap?
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is perfect. Like, I thought it was meant for this. And then I interview first, so I think it's only right that I start the segment with you.
Let's do it.
That's cool with you.
I'm fine with that, G.
Are you gonna pass that door?
Yo, pass that shit!
Just pass the orange cord, man. Yeah. Just pass the orange cord, man. Yeah. Just pass the orange cord, man. Yeah. Just past the obstacle. Yeah.
First, I gotta ask the question that some of your fans probably want to know. On your phone right now, what's the last thing you were playing?
Man, Kenneth Whalum, Motives.
You have it on you?
Yeah, I got it on me right now.
Let's pass that.
I got it on me right now, man. That's crazy, yeah, bro. I don't like.
I want to see where your brain was at.
I don't like flying for real, bro. Right? So I be on the plane, really trying to get my mind right. This song right here, bro, helped me kind of focus and be good. Yeah.
Put that in the,
yeah, man. Kenneth Whalum, Motives, off his album Broken Land.
Wow. Okay. I'm just curious, like where your brain was at on the way here, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
You gotta be on the island somewhere, Chris. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay,
so you said you don't like to fly much, so that's on in your car. You listening to that in the car.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I pass you the aux and you're in the car and you're on the way home at 4 a.m. from a club, what you playing?
Ooh, boy, probably UGK, Diamonds and Wood. Nighttime, definitely go that route, cause you kind of you coming home from the club, you don't wanna just go to sleep and then, but you still want to be amped in that mood. So that's like coming down. You can kind of creep and crawl your way to the crib.
Yeah,
dog.
Okay. So you're in the car. You're on the way to the studio. You about to go make something.
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
Nothing. If I'm going to the studio, I'm probably listening to the voice note that I made on my phone or the instrumental that I'm finna go rap to, but nothing other than that. Because it's so easy to get influenced, bro, and then you'll go to the studio and then literally subconsciously recreate what you just
with that cadence or whatever.
Yeah, man, no.
Okay. So you don't fly like, but if you would do, when you do these long, have you gone overseas?
Man, definitely. I always call him Bon Iver. When people Bon Iver, like I've listened to Bon Iver, Willie Hutch. Curtis Mayfield. I'm definitely.
So you want something like you're gonna like actually fall asleep to in the plane?
Yeah, like, but it's like, and then if it go on repeat, it's all good though. Cause some records, especially hip hop records, bro, you'll be chilling, but then it come on and it wakes you up. Like nah, like something like I need something that's gonna be
on
just,
it all night.
Oh yeah, hey, and then you up,
and then you
yeah,
right,
nah. It's like I gotta be able to put that thing on repeat and just let it rock.
Got you. So okay, so you wake up in the morning, pass you the aux. What you listening to?
Wow, wake up in the morning, pass me the aux. Whatever my girl listening to, like which we probably listening to like Billie Holiday. Probably some jazz or something like that. It's literally because she loves vinyl records. So she's like playing like old school music in the house.
You hear the little crackle.
Yeah, the crackle. You know what I'm saying? You definitely listening to the crackle of some vinyl, but if she ain't around, then I'm probably listening to right now my album, Crazy Enough. Like I'm listening to the Justin Scott side. The Justin Scott side, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it was made for.
Do you catch yourself like spitting?
Not over that. No,
but like catching the words you saying or like getting that pocket or like.
But see, then that's vain. Like I'm listening to it just to be.
The
only time I'm rapping the words with myself is when I know I got a show or something to do that day, and I'm like practicing too. But for the most part, I'm like literally listening to it too, though. Man.
Real quick side note: do you do it over the records when you do live?
No, It's just, for me, it's the TV track. So we take the vocals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that. But I will say for the people that was at Complex Con yesterday, the reason I had to rap over the Getaway record actual track because the TV track didn't have my vocals removed. So that I apologize, but I do believe in having
more people do it than don't.
Yeah, but I believe in Devin the Dude, the first person I saw get on stage and none of his vocals was on the record, and he literally rapped the entire record over the instrumental and was doing the all that, and I was mind blown at the clarity. So I was like, bro, how is his voice so clear? And I found out the vocals wasn't on it.
And it's not really battling each other.
Nah, he's just doing him. He's just doing him.
And that's the real vibe.
And
that's a professional.
Crazy.
That's funny. All right. So, so we was talking earlier because I'm actually interviewing 112.
Oh, snap.
And that's like
that's gonna
be time. Like,
that's gonna be fun.
So I'm on live and I'm thinking to myself, I don't really play music when I'm with my lady. Like on some like going down shit.
Yeah.
Like, I never even thought of it. Like, hold on, Spotify play, play. You know what I'm saying? I don't really even do that. So I'm like, so do you play music for you and Shorty, or you kind of like, I'm not even trying to make it a video?
See,
right
the
now.
thing about it is we make music, so it's kind of like I want, and this is me being a competitor. I feel like I should be able to make the best song for us to listen to if we in that vibe.
Listen.
No disrespect, but I feel like why not make my own song to that vibe? But she is gonna be some D'Angelo or something like that. Raphael Sadiq kind of vibe. Obviously 112 got like Peaches of Crazy stuff like that. But it's like, them joints,
I was listening to the catalog and I'm like, damn, this is like a video. Like, if I don't need those pressure. Matter of fact, no tunes. We're just talking.
Yeah, nah, you can't. Okay, yeah, because the older you get, like back when you was like youngest, it made sense.
Yeah, because you try to maybe at the crib, or you try to have the tunes playing.
But you now it's like you got like wine and like some candles and stuff.
You got your own crib.
You just relax. You just watch your TV show binge, watch the song. So you don't want to turn up like that, like
and it just goes down. And it's like, yo, the Spotify. It just don't happen. You know what I'm saying? So. Okay, so the Raphael Sadiq, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Oh my God.
All right, so do you smoke a drink?
Nah, I've slowed down with drinking and like smoking.
Oh yeah, I've seen you.
Yeah, I slowed down, bro. And it's been better for me that way. The days are better, longer. I don't fall asleep with all that stuff.
So finding out like because when I listened to that Bum B record.
Ooh, ride with me. Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta light a blunt to this.
Hey man, hey. Go for it.
I'm like, this is like Nate Dogg reincarnated vibe of like chilling. I want to have an old school like
smoke session. You want to just hotbox?
Yeah. I'm like, oh no, this is it. So that's my song for this.
Okay, bet.
Since Crit don't do that.
Bet.
So so you're about to start a party. You got people at the crib. They're like, yo, put the tunes on. Pass Crit the aux. And what do you play to get this party started?
I start with sipping on some scissor. I think that'll get everybody like that's like a real great introduction, and then we can just go like, man, and you talking about the mystical record, the Get High record.
Hold on.
I can't think of it right now, bro, because obviously on my old school shit, I can't think.
Bouncing
of it
back.
Right now. Yeah, no, it's is it that? Nah. No, not that one. Not that one. But that shit is jamming too.
Hold on, let's.
What we going to it? Damn, bro.
Wait, shake your ass.
I ain't mad at that one, but no, it was the Get High record. I can't think of it where he smoke one. Yeah, bro. No, bro, that's crazy.
See,
I feel bad now. Currency gonna be like,
Mystical,
bro,
don't worry, we gonna get it.
Yeah, we gonna get it, bro.
Much
we gonna
respect
get
to
it.
Mystical.
But
Smoked
yeah,
out?
That might be it. Thank you, bro. Still smoking herb.
Still.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got little reggae vibes too. Little reggae vibes. Nah, that's
Damn,
fresh. That's
bro.
fresh. So
that's funny. I couldn't think of. That's how I know I'm getting older.
From Scissor to Mystical, we keeping the vibes going in the party.
Yeah, man. Let me see what else I'll be rocking with too, man. 8-Ball and MJG, Space Age, Pimpin'.
Is there anything right now that's current that you're like?
Man, I would play. Let me think of it. What do I play right now, bro? Obviously, I throw on some like Future T-Shirt Gang. I don't know why that song so crunk. That song like super crunk to me, G. That would be like something I definitely turn up to, man.
That sound like the party.
Got my T-shirt gang. That's just you know. What I'm
I always
saying?
think about that. I'm like, yo, because I'm a DJ. Every time I'm at a party, they're like,
yeah.
They all look at me like, can we start playing some music? I'm like, I'm not DJing right now, but I'm like, all right. So
You're the one that have to do it, though.
Oh, no, I'm the one.
Wow. See, Dutch, my manager, is the one that have to, like, play the. See, I'm normally in the back because it's my selection. Like, come on, Chris, you can't just keep hitting us with the songs you grew up on. Like,
okay,
what about now? Yeah, we can't be. We can't listen to, you know what I'm saying, Project Pat all night long.
You
and
said following Funkadelic. You said
what you talking about?
You mentioned it in the Oaks.
Talking about Mother's Parliament. Parliament. Yeah, Funkadelic. Yeah.
Damn, what's the wrong song they pump out here in LA? They love this song. They got like this bounce to it. Sorry, LA. I'm gonna get back to that.
Yeah, no, we gonna see it. And this is us brainstorming because there's so many records we love. So give us
so many records that you're trying to start a party. Like me, if you ask me like, yo man, he's DJ right now. I'm like,
what do you start?
I'll be like, Montel, this how we do it.
Boy, see?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
If you just be at a party and you're like,
hey.
Oh, you know what we came for.
Hey. So at some point, would you play Poison then?
Oh, no, I got to. I got to play Poison and then I gotta just be like.
Yo, okay.
That's the right there. Yo, that's that 30-year-old. Yo,
that's what that is,
bro. I'm telling you, we know a little bit.
Oh my God,
we're a special class.
Yeah,
we actually grew up with no internet. I mean,
so you had to go find these songs. You really was in love with them and play them.
I heard that song. Like,
yeah,
and I'm
go
thinking,
get the record, the tangible aspect of the CD
and
or
really
the tape.
Have it. You know what I'm saying? So passing the aux wasn't so easy.
No,
it wasn't so easy.
Nah, I was like, bro, where your
now.
cassette at, bro? Like, oh man, I got my records right here. I was just having a conversation with a DJ. It was like, man, it was so hard, like moving around back in the day as a DJ with these records. Like, and everything now is
and carrying speakers and doing all this different stuff, and it makes you a little bitter when people could just buy a little controller
and it's over. But I want to tell you, man, just like, man, thank you for what y'all had to do, man. Y'all actually put in a lot of work.
It was a lot to really want. Even when somebody tells me like, yo, man, he teach me how to DJ, I be like, oh yeah, no, you know what I say, dead ass from New York. I say, buy the turntables, buy the mixer, buy the laptop, and I got you. I mean, they're 4,000 in.
Yeah, so that means you got to be serious.
If you're serious, I can't teach you on mine. I bought mine. I put my work in that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna do your thing, just buy everything and I'll teach you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, DJing is still DJing is an instrument, right? It's an instrument, and so people can tell when you're really good at it when you're not. That's one of those. That's like playing the bass guitar.
That's why I can't go out no more. I be telling my friends, I'm like, wait till watch what he plays next.
Hold up, bro. Next. So you one of them people like
no,
you
because I know I know when you think you killed it, and I know that what do you have after that? Because you have smashes.
Yeah.
You know about set sequencing.
Yeah, the pocket. Certain time of night, you drop that. When I'm gonna
get the crowd all the way up, and when I'm gonna bring them down, and when I'm gonna do all these different
things.
When
that Dipset section come out. I know when the Dipset, when it starts.
Can I get it? So it's all about like, you can play Suck It or Not.
Yeah.
But what do you got after that? Because that's where it starts showing your musical, like where you can really take it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see a lot with DJs, because they hear the other, like I hear Pony every day in the club. Coney. And I'm like, I love that record. And I think it became trendy again or something. Yeah. Some movie or something. But I'm like, yo, Genuine got smashes.
Yeah.
And that whole lane was amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I get it. Being a DJ is tough, but being an artist is tough.
That's beautiful. That's your competitive nature coming out too. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Because that makes you go back and when you in the studio, like in the booth and doing, you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that this time. I was just somewhere and it's like, I'm not gonna do that.
And sometimes it's being scared and be like, you know what? I'm in Dubai and I don't know if this A-Rap record is gonna go off, but I'm about to play this.
See what happens, and then it go off.
Stupid. In Europe, when you do it, you drop a French record, a German record, they're like, oh, he knows our music. Oh,
crazy.
I'm like,
see, and then that just builds a love up for you for the next time.
Exactly.
Because they know,
Manny, this guy's trash.
How
long are you in LA for?
Man, I'm here for like one more day moving around, bro. But it's love, bro. Yeah, man, it's like, I don't know, it's like a family reunion or like it don't feel like work or nothing like that because we just chilling and talking and conversating.
Have you been popping in studios around here?
Man, nah, bro. It's literally been just chopping it up, radio here and there.
It's kind of we're building the Atlanta thing.
Yeah, I mean, but the studios out here is ridiculous. All the musicians out here.
But I just mean how like they all hopping in each other's sessions.
Oh yeah,
It's just popping around. It's like, this first got LA's getting that.
It's getting that.
Like everybody's popping to studios. Everybody's so accessible, working. So it's good, man. We might have to get into a session.
I mean, we'll see, man. I was at ComplexCon and I ran into a lot of the homies and everybody trying to work.
You was there yesterday, right?
Yeah, I was there yesterday. That was crazy. That was sensory overload, my brother. That was my first time going. I was like, wow.
The internet flea market.
Man, boy. You been before?
Yeah.
Bro, it is like, oh my God, bro. So it was a lot to adjust to because everywhere you turn, it's just crazy to see it come to life in front of you. You didn't think it could come to life, but
I'm seeing all the shows. I'm like, yo, this is for real.
It came to life right there in front of me. And then when you walk out, you're like, man, I really just walked out.
So you got to perform?
Yeah, I shout out to KP. I performed. KP from Atlanta.
Gotcha.
KP the Great. Yeah, man. And so I got to perform on his set, just 2 records. And it was just good because it's like, that was my first time performing in a little while. So it's like getting all the rust off. And then just a lot of the youth. It's a lot of people that wasn't familiar. So it's like a new face.
Mount Olympus, like, listen, I got bars.
No, I went up there and I did Big Bank, my first verse, and I did Getaway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got an ear. Nah, as soon as you said Big Bank, I was like, okay.
Nah, that's the one that got me. And then would you do Confetti?
No. It was just 2. I did literally first verse of Big Bank and first verse of Getaway because there was a lot of people on the list, right? And so it was just me real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, that's super dope, man. Yo, Big Crit, I'm happy you really came, bro.
No doubt. Bro, your show is dope, bro. This is this is a first, you know what I'm saying? Passing the arts course and talk about music starter party. You got something with this, bro.
Yo, I appreciate it. It literally just started, and I'm like, yo, for me to find this song and for you to be my first guest.
Yeah, bro.
I hope, you know what I'm saying, we get to see each other in the future now, and link, because it's definitely a moment, man.
Let's go.
I've been doing this with a couple people. Like, I tried it. I did the hood test.
Yeah.
Crazy. I was in the club with artists, and it became a competition. Like, you just did it by yourself.
Oh,
Imagine
so snap! Like
the time I did it, it rhymes with Neezy. You know what I'm saying? He was doing it, and Ink, and he's playing his records, and Ink's like, I got this, and I got this, and it becomes like real natural competition in my face.
That's almost. Damn, you onto something, because that's like when you in the studio and you got a record that you want to sample, and another producer's like, bro, but have you heard this record? So it go back to that competitive nature of making music, like, bro. And then especially if it's like, bro, but it's this artist from Australia you ain't heard. So you create a narrative for people to be inspired by music that they ain't listening to every day.
Listen, one day
we're
gonna pass the aux
right, bro.
And we can put each other on, because you just put me on right now. I never heard that artist. That sounded dope.
Yeah, man. Kenneth Whalum and Charles Bradley is somebody a lot of people need to go listen to. Sharon Jones too. Yeah, man, and they both passed, but they're amazing musicians. Artists.
The music lives on, like we said.
No doubt, bro.
It all
Forever's
came
a
back
mighty
full
long
circle.
time.
Forever's a mighty long time, and your words will outlive you.
Exactly, brother.
So, shouts to Big Crit. Tell everybody where they can follow you so they can keep up with you, because I know right now you moving.
Oh, yeah, we out here, but definitely on IG is Big Crit, BIGKRIT. Also on Twitter, BIGKRIT. Go to BigCrit.com to get any updates on tour scheduling, shows, or just to go check the music out. The album is out now. Forever's a mighty long time. Big Crit side, Justin Scott side, iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music. It's also in Best Buy.
In Best Buy. So if you go in there, you see that CD and you don't pick it up, I don't know how,
Tangible. Go get that thing, man.
You know what I'm saying? So once again, it's Big Crit. It's your boy Manny Fresco on Fresh Produce. We rocking out like that.
Let's go. Bro, this is dope, bro.
Now a program that delivers fresh produce.
I love fresh produce.